Today we're looking at some 1970 Jefferson nickels that are worth money. So welcome back to Couch Collectibles. Hope you guys are having an awesome day as always. If you guys are new, feel free to check out all the other coin and collectible videos here on the channel. We're uploading coin videos every single day and some paper money currency videos and some collectibles every now and then. So let's just hop into this one. Alright, so here is a 1970 S mint mark Jefferson nickel. Now this coin has been double struck and broad struck. Now look at that, and the obverse is struck through, man. That is a nice mint era coin there. This coin sold for $2,000. It is graded by NGC at a mint state 67. Here's another example of a mint era coin from 1970. Again, the S mint mark here. This is a die cap error taking place here. You can look for, capped dies on all kinds of different coins. This is a mint state 67 grade by NGC. And this coin actually sold with the last coin for $2,000. So, both of them together, $2,000. Can't beat that. Here's a 1970 D mint mark that has been double struck. Now from a distance that does look like damage. However, if we zoom in here, you can see that the coin has been double struck. With that second strike being 45% off center. This nickel ended up selling for over $350. Can't beat that. Here is a 1970 S mint mark. This is the proof example of the Jefferson nickel, graded at a proof 65. By the way, the coin grading scale goes up to 70. 70 is the best you can get. That's the best condition you can get. This is at a 65. It has a curved clip here on the left side of the coin going through the word trust, so that'll give it a little bit of value. This coin sold for over $200. Next up is a very cool mint error. I love die breaks, also referred to as cuds. This coin here actually has two of them on the obverse here of the coin. So we'll see two die breaks there. One at the bottom, you'll see that large cud, and then here at the top by Jefferson's head, you'll see that other smaller cud. So some of these can be very valuable depending on what coin they take place on. You can look for these on pennies and other coins as well. Some of them could be very large, some can be very small. So the values fluctuate based on the coin that the cud is on, the condition of the coin, how large the cud is, where the cud is on the coin. Things like that will affect the value. This coin sold for around $200. Here's a 1970 D mint mark that is the high graded version of this coin, graded at a mint state 66. This coin sold for around $200 as well. The only reason it sold for that is because of its condition, because of that high grade of a mint state 66. Now here's another mint era coin, 1970 D mint mark that has been double struck with an obverse brockage, graded by NGC at a mint state 64. Very cool and unique type of mint error. Of course, we're not really finding these in coin rolls from the bank, but this coin did sell for over $135. Now here's another example of a double strike. This coin here looks to have been in circulation at some point. It is graded at an AU 58. The coin sold for over $250. So again, always inspect your coins closely, especially if you inherited coin collections and stuff and they have rolls of coins and stuff. Inspect all your coins very closely. So here's a 1970 D mint mark where the obverse has been struck to a cap die, and it also has die breaks, which are cuds. So we've seen the cuds that took place on the other coin. This one actually has the same thing going on. However, it also has been struck to a cap die as well. So you'll see the cud at the bottom and you'll see the cud at the top. And then of course, here in the obverse, you'll see that cap die as well. So this coin ended up selling for a little over $90, which, is not too bad. I would probably give 90 bucks for that just because of how cool it is. Here is a 1970 S mint mark that has clashed dies. So as we zoom in here on this coin, you'll see the lines from the building on the reverse of the coin coming through here on the obverse of the coin. And then here on the reverse, you'll see the outline of Jefferson's head and neck there. That is a die clash. You can look for those on pennies and other coins also. This coin ended up selling for a little over 80 US dollars. Here's a 1970S mint mark that was struck 10% off center, graded at a mint state 62 by NGC. This coin sold for a little over $60, so nothing too valuable there. You know, keep in mind, you're gonna have to pay to have these coins graded, so you know, $60, you know, probably not worth getting something like that graded. But in this case, this is a 1970 D mint mark that was struck 65% off center. This coin ended up selling for over $550, so definitely worth getting something like this graded. Let's move on here to a 1970 Jefferson nickel that was struck onto a 10-cent planchet. So a nickel onto a dime planchet. This coin sold for over $310. Can't beat that. Now here is a 1970 D mint mark where the Jefferson nickel design was struck onto a 1-cent planchet. It is graded by Annex at a mint state 63. This nickel ended up selling for over $380. Here's another example of a 1970S high graded version of the coin, graded by PCGS at a mint state 66. Out of a famous collection, this coin sold for over $6,000. Now here's a 1970 D mint mark that has been triple struck, with those strikes being off center. So this coin ended up selling for over $490. That last strike was struck off center. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle, check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.